Oh, let's go to the heavyweight bout that we were not expecting this season. Wayne Rooney versus Virgil van Dijk has entered what could well be a trilogy. Following their exchange at Anfield, Manchester United's record goalscorer has gone in again on Liverpool's captain, claiming he needs to ignore the outside noise and focus on performances. After that defeat, Manchester City left their title defence all but over. So first of all, Charlie, I'll come to you with that. You've played with Virgil van Dijk, you know him. By him reacting to the noise, is that showing good leadership, or should he ignore it?
I think you can look at it both ways. I'd say good leadership. It's more protection towards his teammates and the football club, and being the captain, he wants to get his point across. On the flip side of that, look, you forget the outside noise. You worry about what we're doing as a football club and what we're doing inside the dressing room. So, like a rock and a hard place, look, he's come out and protected his teammates, protected the football club. He's the captain. But ultimately, you play for Liverpool, you're defending Premier League champions, and you're underperforming. So you're always going to have people say certain things about the team.
Well, Sky Sports are partnered with Analyse, which is an app where passionate fans share their opinions on their club. If you want to represent your club, you can go to the Sky Sports app for more details. And as you can see, we've now got all 10 representing their clubs today in the studio. OK, Lewis is an Arsenal fan, Lewis Anderson, so a Liverpool fan. So, yes, sorry, upset you both there, didn't I? Sorry, Lewis. It makes sense to start there with you on this one with Virgil van Dijk. What do you think of that?
Criticising Van Dijk is understandable, the way it's been going this season for us. In the first few games he was playing all right, but the results of the team, he's the captain. Criticising his performance is understandable, but when Rooney started saying, oh, since he signed this contract, he's switched off now, you're criticising his integrity, that's a different thing. That's not okay. Of course, you're going to want to say something back about that. And to be fair, it's not like he came out and had an argument with Rooney. I think it was not brave, but it was the right thing to do. Rooney was there on the interview, and after the game, he came out and faced up with him. But yeah, to criticise his performance so far this season is understandable. Even though I would say we've had a whole change around in defence. Both of our fullbacks are changed, and our goalie's out right now. So the only person who's been consistent within defence is Konate, who's playing like he's forgotten what his feet can do. So he does need a bit more help. He's getting older, but yeah, you can criticise him, but not his integrity. That's
Chris,
what I
obviously, Wayne Rooney's a Manchester United legend. What do you think about this one?
I agree. It should be less talk and more action. We've got to remember that Rooney comes from the era of Fergie, where you let the manager do the talking. The captain's meant to take care of things on the field and in the dressing room. So I think Van Dijk should have probably just focused a little bit more on that and not reacted to the noise.
Conor Holden, as a Chelsea fan, you've had some real leaders over the years. I mean, did John Terry used to wear that shirt that you've got on? I mean, a proper leader there. What are the differences between him and other captains out there today from this era?
I think there's not much between them in terms of like on field. He is unbelievable. John Terry was ahead of everybody in that sense. I think for me, he's the best captain there's been in the Premier League, purely for the fact that he was body on the line, lead by example, but also galvanised the dressing room. And I think it helped him that he had the likes of Frank Lampard, Didier Drogba around him as well, to not only be a leader just himself, but have that leadership group that then set the standard. And I think that's something that we're missing right now that other clubs have, is having that leadership group that can really galvanise the team through those tough moments. So it is massively important.
Tom, on that, and I think this is one of the big things also, is that it just proves you've all got platforms on your social medias, and you come through analysis and all that kind of stuff. It just proves that football players listen to what certain people on social media, podcasts, ex-players actually say. So it is easy to say I should block out the noise. Like you said, Chris, I fully understand that. I'm fully with you. And it's easy to say that. But when you play for the big clubs, and it's a very big talking point. We talk about Man United for the last 18 months for how poorly they've done, and fair play to Man United fans have had to front it, right? But that just shows how much the world and the media side is now taken into the dressing rooms, because you can't go anywhere without someone saying something, good or bad, about a performance that you've done.